Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to another video from your favorite channel. The space race was one of the most amazing events of the past century. While it was a competition between America and the then Soviet Union, it served as a pathway for space exploring opportunities. Now, when every country is looking to secure its place in space, Russia is making some new advancements with their latest new rockets. Today, we'll take a look at Russia's new secret spaceplane project. Let's dive right into it, guys. Number 6. The Cosmic Battle of the Two Giants. Back in the 20th century, America and Russia were going head-to-head for global domination. Whether it be trading or anything else, these were the only two nations who kept topping each other all the time. All other nations witnessed these two giants fight for supremacy for a long time. But in 1955, a new battle began, which shaped pretty much the present condition of the two states now. Russia and America entered the space race, a competition of who could conquer space and stay the dominant force there. The two nations battled for a very long time, each sharing their developments as soon as they happened. America was more successful in its experiments, while Russia lagged behind. After the Soviet Union broke up, the space race came to an end, and nobody was talking about it. But it seems like America wasn't taking it on a lighter note. The United States never stopped experimenting, even after their Apollo missions landed Neil Armstrong on the moon. After creating satellites and everything, America was persistent in staying in space as the dominant force. However, things changed in the 1980s when the International Space Station program was started. America, along with European states like Germany and Italy, was ready to work in space for their collective benefit. Russia was invited by America, and the two have since worked together in harmony in space. America didn't stop its operations on land, however. They have created some of the biggest spacecraft we've ever seen. And now with Elon Musk looking to step on Mars for colonization, it seems like America is looking to change its future entirely. Number 5. The Secret MiniBuren spacecraft. It looks like Russia is set to enter into the big leagues once again. The country has been experimenting in their skies for a long time, and it seems like they have achieved a breakthrough. Reports are suggesting that Russia might be launching a new secret spacecraft very soon. Russian media has reported that the country is manufacturing a new spacecraft, which will be ready to enter space in the next few years. Their new rocket is similar to the United States X-37B, which was one of the biggest and least used rockets. Like the U.S. Air Force's secret plane, X-37B, this spacecraft will land back on Earth on a runway, but its purposes are quite different, sources suggest. According to engineer Olga Sokolova, Russia's new spacecraft will use a Soyuz-type launch vehicle, in contrast to the Energia previously used. Boeing's X-37B was one of the most secretive spacecraft ever manufactured. It was also called OTV, the Orbital Test Vehicle. Its dimensions were significantly smaller than that of Molniya's Buran, spanning 8.8 meters long and 2.9 meters tall. Russia's newest plane has already been dubbed as the MiniBuren, so it's possible that it might be larger than the X-37B but smaller than the Buran. The X-37B has been in operation since 2010. During this period, it has completed 6 flights, some of which have even involved the transportation of secret payloads into Earth's orbit. As Russia's secret spacecraft is aimed to be like X-37B in dimensions, it's possible that it could be used for similar purposes on a more frequent basis. Number 4. Exhibition and production. The plan was unveiled in the 2020 Army Forum held in August of that year. Although a full-size model of the spacecraft was displayed, not everyone present at the forum had the authority to visit and see the rocket. While the general public was not allowed to take a look at the new project, Sokolova reported that the guests were impressed by the spacecraft. She reported that despite being presented in a closed arena, the secret rocket generated a positive response among the visitors, primarily because Molniya was back to its primary objective, creating sustainable and reusable spacecraft. Vladimir Bugrov, the leading designer behind Buran, has revealed that the production of the secret spacecraft has already started. Based on the model put on exhibition, Russia is looking to launch their spacecraft by 2026. Olga has also confirmed the production news, saying that the goal is set and production is underway. Number 3. Molniya's history and comeback. Sources also revealed that the company behind the manufacturing of Russia's new spacecraft was Molniya Research and Production Association. The company has also been responsible for Russia's first spacecraft production, the Buran. Molniya had started the work in 1970 after the United States launched their space shuttle program. The Buran was Russia's biggest project in terms of space exploration. Its length was 36.4 meters tall, and the wingspan was 23.9 meters, putting its name in the list of the largest spacecraft ever manufactured. But by 1990, it was downsized and closed. The spacecraft completed just one unmanned spaceflight in 1988. By 1984, production of the Buran had already stopped, and in 2002, the only spacecraft was also destroyed when the hangar it was stored in collapsed, killing 8 workers also. Number 2. Purpose. Russia kept their spacecraft a secret for a long time. While we still have very little idea of what it looks like, other details are out in the open and quite clear. Unlike America, Russia isn't looking to collect information through this spacecraft. Instead, they have very different plans for this rocket, which will provide the country with a long list of benefits. According to Sokolova, the country is planning to use their new spacecraft for transportation purposes. Taking cargo to and from the orbit might be the primary objective of Russia's new spacecraft. There's plenty of reason why Russia would use such a large rocket for carrying their essential items into orbit and back to them. The cost of launching a single rocket into orbit is around millions of dollars. Every single project requires a lot of money and planning. Whether it be an unmanned launch or a crew flight, the cost is always high. In such a situation, using a small rocket for transporting cargo will cost hundreds of millions of dollars within a span of time. Russia, however, has successfully created this rocket to save a lot of time and money on their specific missions, where certain things are required in orbit and the rest are to be brought back. Sokolova has also stressed the importance of this purpose in a more regular aspect. She also revealed that due to its importance in landing back to base, the secret spacecraft would be very beneficial in commercial purposes. This gives us the idea that Russia is planning to take a big step in the coming times, and their secret project might be influential in the long run. Number 1. How this program affects the world. This is an important step for Russia and the entire world. For a long time, America has dominated space, with Elon Musk stepping up to establish some of the biggest projects the world has ever seen. America has undoubtedly become the hub for all operations carried out in space. Now that Russia is planning to initiate something new for its development, it will create new avenues for other nations. Russia's development and improvement is a controversial topic. While many believe that the country lacks in many aspects, it doesn't hide the fact that the country is doing well economically. With their strong relations, they have managed to create a respectable image in the world and become a force to be reckoned with. America and Russia have been partners in the International Space Station for as long as we can remember. Both countries agreed to work in space together for the betterment of their nations and for the world as a whole. While America has been able to manufacture a lot more than Russia for its personal good, Russia has lagged behind for a very long time. So their new secret space program might provide them some benefit in the long run. That's it for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and tap the notification bell icon so you can always stay updated about the latest uploads. We'll be back with another video soon, but until then, take care and goodbye.